Lewis kicks to Johnson. Now the dish to Mitchell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. So it's Louisville now. Now here's Freak. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Lawson dishes to Johnson. There's a good screen. Lawson kicks to Johnson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Goodwin with it. Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Ewing. Also Williams out there. And it's Hollins in at the 3 at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Ewing kicks to Williams. Carter the pass to Ewing. Carter against Sanders. Williams dishes to Hollins. Arizona moving the ball around. Williams' shot is off. Here's Freak. 5 points in the game. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got the lead up to 2 now for Louisville.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And now Arizona on the break. Williams leading the charge. Goodwin passes to Hollins. Dishes to Goodwin. 1:20 left in the first half of the game. Williams for 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5. And for Arizona, Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Freak. 10 points for him. Three-pointer cannot hit. So Arizona will take it the other way. Lawson kicks to Johnson. Outside for Lawson. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Louisville. With some arc, Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got it all tied up now for Arizona.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. They set the pick. The pass to Harrell. Here's White. Offensive rebound. Here's Mack. Lewis covering. Mack, good.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between the
game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Lawson outside. Feeds it to Mitchell. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Lawson kicks to Lewis. 6 to shoot. Arizona needs to get off a shot. For the 3. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Freak. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Freak's got 12.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Freak in at point guard. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. Freak.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Johnson the screen. Lawson outside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. White covering. Lewis kicks to Lawson. Arizona moving the ball around. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Louisville. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep 3-point range, here's Mack. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Arizona making a change here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Freak. Louisville again missing.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
.12 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Williams from outside. Arizona with another miss. And a wide open look for Freak. And that falls. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Louisville.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
The 3. The Badgers pull it in. Hawkins with it. Over in the corner, Decker hits the three-point bomb. Decker's got 5 points so far.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse.
Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. The Badgers leading by 8. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Fisher. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Walker in at the 4 spot.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Fisher. And here's Decker. Rebound by Harrell.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and they titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And again, it's the Badgers missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Decker with it. White's there. And Decker slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And stolen by Freak.
And what a journey it has been really for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Launches it. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Now the feed to Fisher. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket. From deep. He's got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Wisconsin leads by 2. And we'll see you right back here after the break to start the second. Of the college championship game right here on 2K Sports. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at the point. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the power forward position. Harrell dishes to Sanders. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. And it's Freak missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Fires the 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Teams changing it up here.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Freak in a 2-guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Conley's shot is off.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Here's Freak. Buries it from 3-point range. Freak's got 22 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
1:56 left here in the second half of the game. Gibson the screen. Conley kicks to Gibson. Hawkins passes to Conley. Clock at 4. Misses off the right iron. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Passes it to Hawkins. And Gibson, here we go. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. Sanders checked in for free. 20 seconds left to play here in the second half.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Here's Peyton. Ooh, offline. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just...
Hello?
We met working.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the